Okay, time to start up shortly. First, let's share this. And, okay, also in a little bit of weird stuff. Someone was asking why does Crocs and Uro get new showcase some frames from Kaldheim. I gave the casual response that, well, it's the same reason why. How to say this? Okay, same reason why the Greeks get to release the Kraken despite the Kraken being Scandinavian. Well, go figure. Okay, so time to okay. Lately, I haven't been that confident with draft. I guess it's because one's combination of new format, but also more along the lines that it's getting a lot more nuanced than it used to be. Like there are so many smaller details that you have to be concerned with now, that it's what used to be cut and dry. In terms of principles, they still apply, but in terms of the overarching picture, you really have to be aware of the format. You really have to be aware of the details, and you sometimes have to accept the fact that sometimes someone just gets their draft, all their ducks in a row. Well, are there any ducks in Kaldheim? That's an interesting thing. Okay, that said, we are ready to begin. So, okay, turn it up to switching cameras right about now. I probably should also replace the battery in my mouse soon. I'll get that ready. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. It looks like the widgets. Please authorize again. Okay, that's always an issue I have. Authorize again, connect, choose a Facebook account. Does not do anything. So you know what? Just let me know in the comments, just let me know in the comments. I'll try to fix it as I go along. That said, let's get ready to draft. We're going to throw up our 10K. Let's see if I can fix this while I'm at it. Yeah, try authorizing again and grant all permission requested. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm already coming to the point where I think that XSplit, well, it's really not so great anymore. Yeah, I'll have to do this again. Oh, there. No, still not recognized, so that's a no-go. So let's see. We are starting with, well, I do have one copy of her. I do like another one. This basically just long-term value. The question is, am I able to do a long-term draft? I generally prefer drafts that go turn 2, turn 3, turn 4 really fast. Then again, let's see, what's my other option? Furia 2/4 for 5 mana. Okay, has flying, has lifelink. It's actually the weird top end that you want to get wheeled to. Also, there's no particular removal. I'm gonna actually just take Cosima here for lack of anything else. I'm gonna try to look into green. I'm saying try to look into green, but I want to avoid Herald. I probably will just take Augury Raven as one of the best commons. We could, no, generally Boast is black red and with a little bit of green. There is some. Now I really want to get Jarl. That's also the next best thing, but for now I definitely want to take Augury Raven. Also, on the lookout for when the snow-covered lands stop passing. That's actually the important part. Also, where's my phone? I probably should, because I'm getting some notifications on Messenger. Oh heck, just open it again. What's the worst that could happen? My computer crashes. Let's try avoid that one, please. Just waiting on some picks here and there. Okay, there you go. Pick comes in. 3 seasons, it's fine. It's not, and actually all of this is what I would consider, well, fine. I might just take the Craven Hulk. It's something relatively big and relatively cheap. I would rather take the Frostbite as an early pick though. Start and maybe hope that the Craven Hulk wheels. What? Okay, let's say I take the Frostbite here. Gives me an early burn spell. And I much rather have that than 3 seasons right now. I might try to wheel some green. We might wield the Mistwalker, most likely get the Mist of Lijara. Okay, provoke the trolls. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. We're getting a lot of removal coming back. Some giants may be coming back, but at least it looks like red is underdrafted if all the removals coming back. So we got Mistwalker as our changeling. There's Finn the Fangbearer. I haven't gotten around to it. I probably should take a big creature right now. Hope that the Mistwalker wheels. So 1/4 Shapeshifter does help the long game. I might wield the giant. If I'm getting these big red cards now, I might wield the giant. So I'm gonna take the Mistwalker. So we are under less pressure to go into snow, although this is probably a good time. I would rather take the Kinseekers or Draugr Tawteef though at this point. I think I just take the Kinseekers here. It's a 2/4 changeling, so we got changeling something already, so that's a start. Okay, Depart the Realm, very good. Depart the Realm, very good. Foretold card. Now you can notice that this is where it starts drying up a bit. So the snow dried up around pack 6, so there is a snow drafter upstream. So downstream rather. So we're taking the Firewalker something early. We are still probably main blue at this point. Okay, Pilfering Hawk, Axeguard Cavalry. Well, I'm willing to try the Hawk. But I'm more than likely to ditch the snow. I almost said the other word. So we'll just take the cavalry for now. So we are kind of split evenly. I would rather lean more towards blue than whatnot. Although cavalry into Mistwalker into Kinseekers, that's a decent setup. So actually the draft is going relatively quickly as of now. Okay, so we got Smashing Success. That's not the kind of success I'm looking for. I could start hating some of these black cards as a... So I definitely don't want Smashing Success. I think I will take Raise the Draugr as my auxiliary if ever. We're probably not going to get into snow at this point. If I want to get into snow, I should have been more aggressive in that. So like that, for that reason, we're not taking 3 seasons. Mist is fine. It's not the card I want, but it is kind of removal. So we have virtually too soft. Okay, we're not gonna carve out anything soon, so I think I will take the Undersea Invader. There's the snow-covered plains. Let's start getting some of these. The Tawteef came back, so it does give us hope for blue. So let's see if we can get some good payoffs for blue-red. Like Crush the Weak is a very good one. This card wrecked me the last time. Also has nice foretell. I hope to get the Squash back, but definitely taking the Crush the Weak. We are not prioritizing snow permanents at this point. Also, but we do note that this one's just about snow permanents, so not necessarily lands, but we'll see if we can get some along the lines there. There's an Invasion of the Giants. Draw a card, you may reveal a giant card. I would rather take a giant card at this point than this one, because if I don't take this, I have to take more Planeswalkers. Alternately, I should just take the Cosmos Charger. It's like what, 4 mana, 3/3 flash flying. With I can foretell it, and the few foretell cards I have are cheaper. Yes, please. We're in the right colors for this. So sometimes I think about synergy, but you still have to take decent cards. Because sometimes the synergy doesn't always work. That's something we have to consider around there. Okay, so let's see. Okay, got there. So what do we have here? We have Narfi, but we are not in. You got another Lijara Kinseekers. I will take this one because it's essentially giants. We don't have any real giants right now. I would like to depart the realm, but we need some more creatures. We are getting heavy on the 4 CMC, so we have to be careful with that one. So we're getting fake giants here. So 3 shapeshifters, 1 actual giant, and our creature types are all over the place. There's Bind the Monster, which is a removal spell. I probably should just take an actual giant and Craven Hulk. At least it beats down. There's also a Squash that's I want to take, but we need to take actual creatures for now. Again, I'm concerned about the mana cost, but we'll go for it. Yeah, we need to be careful with our curve, though. There's Dwarven Reinforcements. That's a good foretell card, so we're going to take this one. Oh, there's a Rally the Ranks. I guess I could use that as a rare. Do I want to splash for Rally the Ranks? Well, I do have a Valor of the Worthy. Let's be greedy. Besides, the Dwarven Reinforcements is fine, but it's not ultimately game break. It's not game breaking if I don't have it. It's probably one of the few cards I would cut early. Seems to be okay. There's another Crush the Weak, so we're definitely taking that. There's also Depart the Realm. Yeah, so we're gonna try to buy time with Crush the Weak. Like if our opponent's going wide, we're gonna take those. Not taking the Arcanist, but we are taking the Augury Raven. So we do have quite a few fours. Thank goodness these have foretell. So, but if we're doing the math here, the first one counts as a 2-drop. Well, 2-drop into a 3-drop. The second one is really just gonna be for 4 mana. There's no reason to. We'll take another Depart the Realm. 12 and 7. Okay, we'll take a snow-covered mountain here. Because why not? So we have a snow-covered mountain, we have a snow-covered plains. Let's see if we can get white-red or the blue-white land. Blue-red land's also perfect. Craven Hulk came back. Invasion of the Giants came back. How many actual... 3 shapeshifters and 2 actual giants. No, we'll take another Craven Hulk. Another Depart the Realm. There's a Forsaken Yeti. This is a real 4-drop. So we'll take another Depart the Realm. Probably shouldn't have taken this other one if that was the case. We're gonna be doing a lot of nothing early, so we will take strategic planning. Vault Robber's fine. Wow. Are we just gonna make our opponent Depart the Realm all the time? I think I would rather have this. I don't want to run that many Depart the Realms, to be honest. Well, we got paid off. We got Quake Bringer, so there's our giant payoff. And blue is pretty open here, so we need to set up our deck accordingly now. So let's start looking over the. So far, all our spells are. Well, strategic planning is not removal. These are removal. Okay, this is a weak one, so we can cut this one. So I'm liking the draft as it is going right now, but we do need better versions of certain creatures. Like how much removal do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hard pieces of removal. We'll take the Basalt Ravager. That's another hard piece of removal. There's Reflections, which, well, we don't have the mass yet, so we will. Yikes! It's really a lot of force here at this point. Oh, there's our 3-drop. Agar the Freezing Flame. So we're gonna keep the Firewalker. Carfel, Harbinger, Pilfering Hawk. Okay, these are not so exciting. We'll take another snow-covered mountain at this point. Did we take the snow? Yeah, we took the snow-covered mountain. So we're probably not going to splash white anymore at this point. So we just got ourselves a free rare. Vault Robber is kind of fine, and it's kind of an alternate way to accelerate our other stuff here. So we have a few giants, but not everything's great. Okay, now this time we have absolutely nothing here. I might just take another Thought Thief, which means we need to make some serious cuts here. I might cut another Depart the Realm here. We need to cut 2 creatures. Undersea Invader is the largest one, but it's also the most awkward one. We kind of need everything else. Maybe not the Taw Thieves, but we need to find replacements. And looks like we're running dry at this point. I'm actually more interested in the Brine Barrow Intruder. We'll just take that as a... Or I could just take one of these. I think I'll most likely just take Furia for my collection. There's okay, whole lot of nothing. Instant or sorcery. Well, actually, we do have a lot of Depart the Realm, so that one giant might actually make the cut. We're definitely taking the one Raven form here. It might be better than some of our... and we got another Raven form. We have another Frostpire Arcanist. I need to start thinking of this one. Like, if I run for Frostpire Arcanist, I'm definitely running all 4 Depart the Realms. It's either that or another Vault Robber. Let's give it a try. Or I could just take another Raven form. I'll take this. Got another Depart the Realm. Got a Beard Neck Berserker. I actually want to take this one. The Firewalker probably... So I have several questionable cards right now. I need to consider which ones to keep, which ones to take. Definitely taking at least one Intruder now. Take some uncommons just to fill out the deck. Wait. No, take this guy because I don't have him yet. Yeah, that should be it. So I'm not gonna expect much from the Frostbite. The Depart the Realm is the one thing I'm curious. So we're gonna cut the Axeguard Cavalry. We are very soft on the early turns, so we're relying on Crush the Weak to cover us there. Probably, we still need to cut a few creatures too. So first, let's add these 2. Yes, we are heavy blue. That makes sense. So 9-8. This looks like a good split. So we know the Augury counts as... The first one counts as a 2-drop. We have quite a few trees. Okay, so in terms of 4s... This is actually a 4 also, so that's fine. I might actually just cut the Taw Thief. How many creatures do I have? I have 18, so I can actually safely cut these guys. I'd much rather have the red ones than the blue ones right now. So I'm gonna actually cut. But on the other hand, actually let's just cut the Vault Robber here. So since we're relying on Foretell, so we're gonna go that way. Let's put all our Foretell cards here. And that's not a lot, but we do have an interesting way to work the curve. In fact, our Crush the Weaks are also early cards. So we have Frostpire Arcanist if we need more big creatures, but all our creatures are very early. I might actually just cut the Undersea Invader. I would rather cut the Undersea Invader, replace it with an Arcanist. Also, this gets cheaper if we have a Giant or Wizard. So what we're going to do is actually, let's have 1 copy. We're going to add a 3rd Depart the Realm. We actually have more where that came from. We'll probably cut the Strategic Planning, which might be a mistake. We'll keep, the Raven form's also Foretell. We got lots of early Foretell here. Wow, I know I'm supposed to cut a creature, but... Okay, let's cut the other Taw Thief. There we go. So our mana mix is 13-11, so that gives... So the 9-8 is correct. Actually, there is no reason for us to run the Snow-Covered Mountains because I could add the Snow-Covered Plains if I want this to 3 mana, but I don't think that's worth it. We'll just run a regular 9-8. Let's just keep it simple. So maybe we'll see. Do I guess I can just tell my intentions by running this, but usually that's a bad thing to do. I'll just put Ugin there because no one suspects that. So there we go. We have the makings of an interesting deck so far, but I'm usually concerned about this. I'd rather play a lot of stuff early and try to beat our opponent down before they can catch up. On the other hand, our creatures are relatively beefy at that, and we do have quite a few removal spells, so we might be able to overcome this. I wish I had a run amok, that would help us a bit. So need to draw some lands, but we do have a backup Depart the Realm. In fact, if I really need lands, I will just play Omen Keeled and hope to hit a creature. That's actually because we don't have to do the Cosima route. We can actually just do Omen Keel and let's see if we hit the land. Okay, we hit the land, so this is our plan. We're gonna use Omen Keel to supplement our land count. So definitely, let's see if our opponent has anything. I'll probably run Mistwalker, then start. We're technically milling our opponent, but this is not a mill deck. It's please make sure I have enough lands deck. So I definitely want to run Mistwalker first because it allows our Basalt Ravager to hit for 2. Well, Agar also does the same thing, but which card is more likely to die? And the nice thing about Omen Keel is that that's a very cheap crew cost. Land. Let's hit some lands. Okay, we hit the land, so we will be able to drop our 4-drop. So this is actually a 5 that's modified to 4. We won't get any benefits until I cast Depart the Realm. So if our opponent does something, we can actually cast Depart the Realm, play the Arcanist, get another Depart the Realm. We can tempo out our opponent that way. So we have that sort of plan. This could also be a removal spell. This could be Poison the Cup. Our opponent could like be holding Poison the Cup to take out the Omen Keel, which is fine. It's... Oh, they have their own boat. So it's Boat Wars. We've been hitting their stuff but not lands. So, but at least we have a Depart the Realm. We're just waiting for our opponent to actually drop some a creature of some sort. There's a Dusk Wielder. That's not gonna crew that's not gonna crew it. You need bigger, beefier pilots, my friend. Okay, so opponent still, yeah. This Skull Raid makes us discard 2 cards. I'll probably just, that's actually fine. We'll discard the Depart the Realm and actually, let's see. What's the card that's not so useful for us right now? Because I definitely want to discard this. I think I just discard the Depart the Realm. And you know what? While we're at it, let's just let's snipe the Dusk Wielder. I'm actually curious, what are the cards that we've taken out of our opponent? Okay, we got even more lands, so our opponent's definitely mono black. Well, he has some white. There's his white drop. Probably binds the Omen Keel at this point. No, Iron Verdict takes out the Giant. Okay. But has to do it at full price. Just foretells another card. I could just flash this in if I need to, but let's see. Get ourselves another Depart the Realm. Yeah, Omen Kill doing a lot of great work. In fact, I would comment that oh, now we get some planes. In fact, I will comment that I got wrecked by my own. Actually, it's my own Omen Kill. No, it's not my own Omen Kill. I tried to play Omen Kill. In a best of 3. It did some work. Next on the second match, our opponent also had an Omen Kill. Returns the Dusk Wielder. He does know I have a Depart the Realm in hand. Well, we can just, let's see. Frostbite the Dusk Wielder. Opponent can technically crew this one just to... I'm actually gonna just bounce the Raider's Knave. So if our opponent wants to trade keels, it's fine. Might as well play the land. Yeah, missing that 1 blue mana hurts us a bit, but opponent finally trades the boat. So we're gonna actually just protect our cards right now. Our opponent has shown the Skull Raid, so we're gonna protect the other stuff. We get to, well, foretelling cards from your hand cost and can be done on any player's turn. Well, bit of an anti-timing, but it doesn't matter. At least we have stuff on board. Our opponent could technically cast this, so he has a 4/4 on the ground. No Iron Verdant, okay. So we finally get our blue source. We'll play the Quake Bringer. Why did it tap that one? I could... Well, we can actually still attack. He has to block. Because this is... Well, it's my upkeep, so he can still answer it. Yeah, Mistwalker doing a lot of good work here. And we actually drew only 4 lands the entire time. The rest of the game we were playing our opponent's land. So yeah, I drafted originally for Cosima. I ended up playing it for Omen Keel, and Omen Keel's very good. So he snipes our opponent there, so he can play. Yeah, just play Freezing Flame. So what happens is if our opponent wants to block the Quake Bringer, well, so we're just basically buffing our board. Okay, we don't want another mountain actually. Might as well play that. So if our opponent wants to block this, he has to crew this first. And unless he can eat this out of the yard, he is gonna take the last 2 points of damage that way. At least this way, because I deal extra damage, I will get to draw a card. So Agar actually does something. So we're just waiting for our opponent to top deck the Doomscar. And we'll just try to catch our opponent unawares with the Cosmos Charger out of nowhere. There's a... Nope, that's it. Gold Maw Champion. And the last points of damage from the grave. There we go. Woo! So not bad. That's actually a very good confidence booster. So I'm actually happy with that game. So let's see if we can ride this wave. Okay. Oh yeah. So Jericho, thank you for liking the video. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Chinese New Year again to you guys. So actually wishing everyone a happy. Well, at the very least, I'm wishing that everyone has a much better year compared to last year. Okay, maybe that bar is not so, but by nature, I'm a pessimistic person. I don't tend to look highly on things, so any opportunity to wish the best for other people, I'll take it. That's kind of how it goes. So, yeah, we're gonna try to see if we can at least get to gold from this run. So, again, 2-lander, but we can foretell this. I really... Okay, fine, I'll keep this one, but I'm... If I draw Kasima again, we're going to Omen Keel it again. If not, we're just gonna foretell the Crush the Weak. We'll maybe clear the board against our opponent some sort. Okay, maybe not Crush the Weak, but let's get a creature on the board. So we're gonna go Augury Raven here. Opponent starting on green, so the question is what's the second color? If I see green-black, probably Elves. No, green-blue, so snow, but no snow yet. Sculptor of Winter, so they are starting on the snow train. We can crush that. I can play this, it does... Yeah, I'll play it, it's fine. Let's give our opponent something to think about, especially since I don't see any black or... Well, they might have Binding. Nope, Replicating Ring, so this is really dedicated snow. And there's the Bind the Monster, so... We get to deal 3, our opponent takes 2. Getting our lands back, so... We're gonna try to trade off the Breakneck Berserker first before we have to Crush the Weak. We have Provoke the Trolls as an option though. Okay, so there's red. Most likely it's still green-blue. It's just, the red is just there for the... So let's see if our... Okay, let's see which creature he protects. Most likely the... Oh, protects the Sculptor. I'm gonna swing with this guy anyway because he's definitely gonna trade. I can just ping it for a tree right now and force our opponent to start going wide. Let's do that. I'd rather save the Depart the Realm for my own guy. Opponent's about to get a lot of mana soon. I'm just hoping that my theory that the early drop creatures are a bit okay, opponent has not... No, come on, you have 6 mana, you have to have some... Okay, that's a foretell. We're not casting... We can foretell the Quakebringer. In fact, we're gonna do that because that's the only way we're getting that out already. So we're gonna see if our opponent drops anything else. If it's too big, I will just Depart the Realm with it. Opponent not dropping it. Okay, fine. Well, so there's our Frostbite. That gives us some protection for now. See if our opponent actually has a response. I'm really curious what this card is. Okay, we'll just play the Mistwalker. I would be surprised if... Okay. There are some cards that are big enough to scare me. Okay, we also don't have a giant in the grave. Or if it's in the graveyard and you control a giant. Okay. We'll swing first. We're just gonna cast the Tuskeri Firewalker. I'm really concerned what this Foretell card is. Demon Bolt. Okay, that's fine. I'd rather that one get bolted compared to the Quakebringer. You got Agar the Freezing Flame. Yeah, we're kind of nickel and diming our opponent. Our opponent's about to get way too much mana than he can do anything with. There's an Avalanche Caller. He's only got one Snowland though. And this is non-land permanent, so he can pay for it. Make it a 4/4. Actually, what we're going to do is we're just going to cast the Basalt Ravager now to see if our opponent has a counterspell. What we're going to do is we're going to just snipe that. Has to disdain to stroke. Good, let's get that out of the way. He can still spend 2 mana, so we're actually going to just swing with Mistwalker up top. So opponent has the full control suite. Can only turn 1 land though. That's the good news. Masked Vandal. So I'm ping for 3. Okay. Wait. Yeah, that's because Giant Wizard. Yeah, that's a wizard too. You're a wizard, Harry. So how do I want to do this? Crush the Weak will snipe the Ravager, so that buys me some time. And we're going to pass. If our opponent goes for I can't bounce this. Oh, it even has hexproof, so I can't really do anything about that. So pass the blocks. Let's just block this. Let's block this guy. We're down to 3. The Quakebringer is probably gonna bite the dust after it blocks a snow-covered mountain. Assault Ravager. So it wants to deal 3 damage, counting. So that means I take 2 damage and I'm sitting at 1. Okay, so I barely survived that one. There's Cosima, but very late. I definitely have to play this one, but I don't think I'm gonna make this. Between 3 creatures, yeah, I'm gonna say good game at this point. Yeah, just... Yeah, that one's very... That one, our opponent did take quite a bit of control early, so that was an issue for us. Also, yeah, we kind of sat on the Depart the Realms a bit. We probably should have played it out earlier. So, not so great. So, okay, let's keep going. Let's see, maybe... Wait, let's actually take a look. Before I wait till game 3, let's actually take a look, see if there's anything we could improve on this. I still think this is fine. The hexproof on that land means, so we're gonna have to be careful with that. I am tempted to just add another land and say cut something else, but I think we're fine. TM. We'll go for it. But yeah, it looks like on other news, some people I know are dealing with an issue about their dean embezzling funds. Well, it's not great news to hear. Okay, so we have a good start. We can... I can foretell this, then I can just hold these up next turn. Remember, you can only foretell on your turn, even if it's an instant, though that's why we got, though the Cosmos Charger helps us in that end. So, but we definitely have a turn 2 into a... We have turn 2 into turn 3 into turn 4, which is good news. And finally, I got more... So, turn 3, hold up, depart the realm. No. Wait. Yeah, because that's also a 1/4 tilt. So we're signaling to our opponent we have a departure realm, but so be it. Yeah, not so. Okay, opponent has a gold mod champion. Do I want to bounce it? Actually, yes, I do. Because it also gets it in the yard, so we have, so the Frostpower Arcanist can get it back. Looky here, double Craven. So next turn we play the Arcanist, get ourselves another depart the realm. Or I can just drop another Craven Hulk because though there's no, the odds are not necessarily good that we get it. We'll see what our opponent does. In fact, our opponent could just drop a bunch of 2-drops. You can crush the weak Frostpower Arcanist and swing Craven Hulk. No, opponent's going for the shield. So since we have the Kit Seekers now, we kind of want to start beating face. So let's read the second half. I know this one just absorbs 1. And, oh, it makes spells that target their stuff cost 1 more. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. So, if I were to depart... It won't affect the Crush the Weak, it will affect the Depart the Realm. Actually, like... Okay, definitely keeping the Quakebringer up top since we can cast it. That's an okay trade. At least I do not have to worry about that shenanigans. Opponent does have... I'm gonna try to avoid playing Quakebringer. Actually no. Are there any exile effects in white? Oh yeah, that absorbs it, so... We'll see how our opponent blocks. Yeah, if our opponent trades everything, that's really bad. But we can just play Arcanist next turn. I really don't think our opponent's gonna take 7. I would love it if they took 7, but I doubt they're gonna take it. I think they're gonna just trade the board at this point. Oh, they're just gonna trade for 1. Actually, that makes sense because 1 damage gets absorbed. So if that happens, I'm going to just put the champion in front. No, opponent's doing the more sensible play. There we go. I can... Why is it letting me... Oh, it's letting me foretell this on my turn. Probably not. I just want to cast it. Let's just play the Frostpower Art. Nope, can't play it now. We'll play Mistwalk. Oops. Maybe I should have played this earlier. But we're definitely playing Quakebringer now. Though this is only going to ding our opponent for 1 each turn because of this. Opponent has the Braggart, so has a big creature up. And let's see, how does this work? It's prevent 1 of that damage, so this I can swing with this one all day, it does nothing. I am probably better off. Oh, I have another Crush the Weak. Hold on. It's not gonna really do much. I'm gonna take the Depart the Realm. So we'll probably take 4 from this. It also messes with... So we have to decide what we bounce. I'm also... Yeah, because this will cost 3 to bounce, so that means I probably might as well just foretell this, especially if I don't draw another land. Though if I do draw another land, I would probably just depart the realm and just drop Agar. Or... Yeah, this is a 6/6. If I bounce this, our opponent just gains 4 life again. No, that's not good. I'm just gonna wait till end of turn, bounce. Because this is an artifact, I'm gonna wait for our opponent's end of turn. Opponent has a Bloodline Pretender, a little bit late, but it's still good. Probably has the Warriors to back it up. So I'm definitely taking 4. I might also be taking this. I might as well just block the Mistwalker in front of it. Actually, I could also... Yeah, opponent's gonna charge with Mistwalker. Oh. I think we can afford to take 1. We'll take. So it's gonna cost us 3 man. Oh, it's other artifact. Okay. But our opponents got everything on the roll and we don't, so that's a problem. Dealt excess damage. I can swing with Agar, blocks with the Braggart. We'll see. If he blocks with Stalwart, he most likely blocks with the Braggart, which I'm fine with because at least our opponent's not gaining too many counters. Or he could just take the tree because it doesn't draw anything. So we'll see if our opponent replays the shield. They most likely replay the shield because that turns this into a 15 turn clock instead of a 7 turn clock. Opponent bought a lot of time. I'm legitimately concerned to see if I have enough gas at this point. Well, our opponent's also... No one's going for the shield again, which makes perfect sense. Actually, a lot of times this half is a lot better than the other half. Like, technically what I could do is I can use Quakebringer, block this, and... Hold on. So if I block this, this is 4. This is 5. This is... I have to pump this to make it 6. If he swings with that, I will block with everything, though this last card concerns me. He's doing the math also. More often than not... Oh. Yeah, he did the math. He knows I can take it down. So, time to start buffing the board at least. It's a battle to see who can build the bigger board presence. Oh no, that's the worst thing that can happen to us. So now everything is bigger and the shield is really... Well, we have one more Depart the Realm, but... I probably just take the 4 at this point. Like, I do have... I think I did make the mistake of trying to trade these off. So our opponent can make it a 5/5. So this deals 2, this deals 1, this deals 2. But he can only take out 1. Yeah, this is basically absorb. And I ended up losing the Agar, so I don't get to draw cards anymore. Oh, this is gonna be very slow. Hold on, I can turn this into a 4/1. It will kill that. The question is if everything else is gonna kill me first. We'll see about this. Come here. Well, we can. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's put this one. Yeah, your Wi-Fi is on. Okay, here. Okay. It's draft. I got the message 26 minutes ago, so I did not expect that. Oh wow, opponent's just dropping all their rares. Yeah, we're definitely gonna lose at this point if let's see. Okay, 1 rare, 2 rare. Okay, these are uncommons, but it's starting to tell me that the uncommons are good. Thankfully, what's this? Legendary creature. So thankfully he did not replay this as a creature. So I can snipe this. I'm basically throwing a creature under the bus to not die. This is not looking good. But our opponent held back. So we got Basalt Ravager. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this deals 4 damage. My best bet is to actually snipe Maha so that yes, resolve. I will pay. I can kind of afford it at this point. So there, that shrinks everyone down to size. So we can kind of survive a bit. I actually think our opponent should be swinging. Like, we have a lot of big butts, but we are forced to double, maybe triple block a lot of creatures, so we hold on. Who comment? Wait. Nope, that's me. It's me who commented as me. Cast to attacks. I think our opponent goes in at this time. If he swings with the Valkyrie, I just block to not. If our opponent has a combat trick, I would rather that he uses it up now. It just literally bounces off at this point. I wish I had more of these guys. That last deck had 2 of them. That was pretty good. So we're literally just dinging our opponent for 1 each turn. This Crush the Weak it's gonna ding everything for 1. It's gonna kill our Basalt Ravager. Oh wow, I'm gonna have to do a lot of serious math on this. Hold on. If I were to swing and tap everything, that's 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm rather just wait at this point. Opponent's now digging for legendaries, which makes sense, though they are down to literally, they need 2 other legendary creatures at this point. So Horizon Seeker. So you have to remember, this shield nukes to Crush the Weak. Yeah, I really need a much better setup than this. Or it's maybe because I'm really so focused. That's kind of how the game goes. Okay, let's see if our opponent... Okay, opponent's going for the big one. So here's... So this one deals 4. This one deals 2. That's 6. Or... This one deals 3. This one deals 2. This one deals 1. That's also 6. My concern is that our opponent might just have that mammoth and... So this one's 4 and 3. This is 7. I'm concerned. I'm thinking our opponent just has the mammoth, so we... That's that big spell, so there's no out. There's no out to it. We'll definitely lose one creature. We do have a way, we do kind of have a way to get it back, but we need more gas at this point. We actually still have ways to get it back. But okay, there's the Cosmos Charger. You can foretell on any player's turn. Doesn't mean you can cast it on any player's turn. But yeah, we're not gonna win this one at this rate. Sorry guys, I just got... That shield is really very good. Opponent's also digging for the third legendary. That would make these guys insurmountable at this point. No, it looks like they whiffed again. I'm pretty sure there'd be... But let's see. 1, 2, 3... Okay, that's 3 rares. So we're trying to see if there's a way to survive this. I mean, ultimately, it's in being able to bounce the shield. We have literally one more depart. It's bounce the shield, crush the weak. It will give us a lot of breathing room, at least. Master Scald. You may exile a creature, return target artifact or enchantment. Let's see. It's just to buff the Bloodline Pretender is very good too. So also note that this has first strike. So we're probably just throwing these So I'm probably gonna just throw these two under the bus. Or I can actually just throw this one here, then throw this one here. And I might as well foretell this now because we can now foretell this on our turn. We got the Breakneck Berserker, but that doesn't do anything. Actually, I think we might as well just concede here. Sorry guys. That shield. That shield. Okay, already I'm starting to think that it's fine. It's a fine match. I'm not gonna complain too much. Yeah, that shield. We had no outs for that shield. I guess it makes sense. Did we see any disdain? I don't think we saw any disdainful strokes either. Okay, so we got one last. We got we cannot lose anymore, or else that's it. Game over. We do have the Raven form, which is fine. Oh, this would have been perfect. We could have exiled that shield. Okay, we'll keep it as is, because I can't think of anything better. At least we had that one great match with the Omen Keel. Yeah, and really sorry that I couldn't keep track of messages because... Nope, that one's the last time. Because... The authorizing XSplit part to use Facebook Live is being finicky again. It's as if it doesn't know how to work. I'm really so gonna dump this one day. And okay, I guess if there's a way to lose it because we can keep this. We kind of have to at this point. So I could actually just hold this as a turn 2, then just foretell the first one next afterwards. Elder Fang Disciple. Well, I probably should have discarded the land. How was I supposed to know I was going to draw this many lands all of a sudden? It's as if the game is trying to mess with me or something. Well, hopefully I can draw one creature. Yeah, I should actually be on the lookout for wizards too. Clarion Spirit. That's his first spell. That's his second spell. I'll let that resolve. Come on, crush the weak. Nope, he got Firewalker, so I'm definitely gonna play that out. So, with this setup, we can at least ping this one. I could ping this one also, but that does not look great. I could also just swing with this. Because, let's see. Actually, let's go for it. No, let's go for it next turn. Because the thing is, I want to be able to boast with this one, and if things don't pan out, I want to be able to cast the Basalt Ravager. And if our opponent is just swinging their spirit, okay, so we're definitely bouncing that. We hit a Cosima. So our opponent's probably going to replay this again, and that's going to be a problem. Our only hope now is to try to draw our way out of this. These are... Yeah, we're definitely taking action. There's an Augury Raven. Yeah, put the Voyage countered there. I might as well just cast this as a 3/3. So our opponent can just keep banging this in front of, banging this at us just to keep gaining 2 life, which is actually fine. My concern is more of, wait, look at the top 3 cards, 1 in your hand, rest in your graveyard. What we really want is a Crush the Weak at this point. I guess what I could do is I could swing with the Firewalker and hope for it. We are about to... Okay, there's a Found in Gold. 2, 4, 5. You know what? Let's just take the 5. Wow, we just got flooded here. That one, then we're gonna... Yeah, that's finished. Let me... Yeah, I'll do it later. So, at the very least, we managed to get rid of that big flyer. I'm surprised our opponent didn't block, though. So... We do have to start sniping up top, though. Actually made the mistake, and, well... It's a happy mistake. Oh, okay, not so happy anymore. Yeah, all these flyers are gonna be the death of us. So, exile, decline. Wow! Decide to give me all these lands all of a sudden. Now he finally blocks. We might as well boast now. Well, actually, we have to boast. So this does... Well, actually, this buffs... So hold on. Shapeshifter. Yeah, our creature types are all over the place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This... And we only get to ping 1? Yikes, this is lethal already. Yeah, we flooded too. We flooded out. I wish I could take this one, but... Hold on, this is creature types in common. Bird... No, that's the best. And that's not even enough. It's all ones. Good game. We literally had nothing at that point. Ay, we're not doing well. It's a disaster, and we're back down to silver 2. Oh well, that's a sadness, but that's sometimes how draft goes. I'm still gonna try to figure out. It's that second match was the. I guess it's the one that turns my gears a lot. But let's be fair. Our opponent got a really good draft on that one, so they kind of deserve it at that point. Anyway, that's it for this very sad edition of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, turn on notifications and whatnot. I'm still waiting for that moment when I can get one to come together, but it doesn't look like it's happening yet anytime soon. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care, God bless, stay safe wherever you are. Have a great day, great week, everyone. Take care.